Welcome to Iconic TV, and today is part 3 of our hyper growth series. Every year we want to figure out what is the thing that can create massive amounts of growth in your business. And the biggest thing that people have a struggle with is getting leads. Everybody says, Connie, how do I get more leads? How can I get more leads? I need better leads. I need higher quality leads. I just need more leads, more leads, more leads. And yet people say they're so busy. I'm so busy. I can't handle all the stuff. I'm overwhelmed. And yet they still want more leads. So how is that working out? See, it's never a leads problem. It's a strategy problem. And if you are struggling to get leads, we are going to talk about a way that you can get more of them without overwhelming your schedule, without doing more and getting overwhelmed again and again and again. A lot of times people need more leads, more leads, more leads because they don't know what to do with the leads. Think about this. If I gave you 100 leads right now, if I stuffed your calendar with 100 leads, then how quickly would you go through them? How many sales would you get out of them? Do you even know what to do with them? Do you have a whole process for it? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can utilize technology, AI, and Google and some other treats to actually maximize your lead flow and to get more cash in your business. So how does that sound to you? Does that sound like something you would be open to? Are you ready for it? Because if so, we're going to get started right now. All right. So this is a special show, and I'm going to do something a little different, and we're going to move really fast this week because it's actually an implementation show. I'm going to show you exactly what tools you need, what they look like, how to use them, and where to get them. Okay, so that's the topic of today. This is all about using the technology to get ahead. So I want to know, how many of you love AI, right? It does what? It's a force multiplier. What does that mean? It means it has the ability to maximize your efforts. And one of the best ways to do it is one of our favorite modalities of growing businesses, and that is with speed. So if you can actually speed up the time in which you can accomplish the task that you need to do and get the actions done, you're going to accelerate your growth. So this is one of the biggest benefits of AI, but it's not always perfect, right? There's all kinds of, it says artificial intelligence, but let's really talk about that for a minute. Do you know that there's actually, have you seen it? Maybe if you've been in Texas recently, traveling in Texas, Google has a store. Amazon has one of those stores where you just walk in and you load up your cart with whatever you need. And then you just walk through the little gate thing, and it's supposed to use AI and check you out instantly. You don't have to run anything on a conveyor belt and check out. Isn't that cool? Well, guess what? Turns out it's a lie. It's actually not true. So what people found out is with this technology, and then this technology was sold all over the place, is that it's not really happening. What they're actually doing, they actually had places overseas, and I believe it's in India, but don't quote me on that, where they had 1,000 people actually just watching people and watching the SKUs and figuring out what did people put in their cart, and then they added that up and then they used that to bill them. It wasn't AI at all. I mean, the whole thing was artificial. There's companies out there right now. I think Delphi was doing it. Another company got a $2 million fee, a charge that they had to pay by the SEC for saying that they were an AI company. And guess what they were doing? They were just using spreadsheets. So be careful, first of all, okay, that you're really using tools that actually work. And that's what we're going to show you today. The tools that work, I'm going to show you them live, how to do it, what they look like, and how quickly you could get this on your sites in your business and activate it. You could have everything I show you up and running this week and maximize your lead flow. So that's what we're talking about today. So let's go into that a little bit. Again, what are we talking about? If you're just getting here, I'm going to give you a resource for all of this as well. So how do we get free leads with artificial intelligence and using Google? Okay, so this is part 3 of our series. And let's go into this because what we're talking about is a new way and an old way, right? The old way of getting leads is very linear. Okay, I got my leads on a spreadsheet, or I have a CRM, or maybe I have them all in my phone and I can download the list. Okay, it's just off of, it's almost like the old files, right? And it's all alphabetized and that's it. And that's how we're going through one by one by one. It's very slow and it's very hard. So what we're talking today about is how do you leverage all this? How do you actually do it the new way? And we're going to really employ AI and Google today. And if you are not familiar with Google My Business, we're going to talk about that and the Google reviews. Okay. So these are all things that we want to dive into. And I want to know, give me a thumbs up or where's my thumb? I don't have my thumb up today. Give me a thumbs up if you have a Google My Business site. Okay, so what kind of business do you have? If you have a link to it, go ahead and put it down below and let everybody know about your business. Okay, we always want to promote businesses here, but Google My Business allows you to, for free, you put up your post about your business and people can Google it and you can add pictures and comments and reviews and all that sort of stuff. Why do we love this? Because it's free. Okay, who's the biggest search engine in the world? Google. And who's next? YouTube, which is owned by Google, right? So you have to take into account all these things. If you don't have a Google My Business site, okay, I want you to type down below GMB, Google My Business, hashtag GMB. And then I can't do it right now, but I will give you a link and I'll give you a link at the end of the show too. And how you can actually set that up like that. Okay, get it set up super quick, get it optimized so that you can start getting leads from Google for free. We all search in Google, but you know what happens at the beginning of a Google search, right? It says sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. People are paying for that. So what we're doing today is getting you leads without paying. That's one of our hallmarks, is showing you how to grow your business without spending any more money on marketing or advertising. And this is part 3. So if you missed part 1 or part 2 on this hyper growth for your business, just type hashtag replay and my amazing team. I have Sandy and Tally and Angie here today. Okay, so let's really get into this. What are we talking about? I really want you to understand the more contacts that you can get and the more contacts you can make is going to be directly proportional to the amount of contracts you get, right? So the more people you get to touch and connect with, the more you are going to be able to make more money. It's really, really that simple. Okay. So let's talk first about Google. Okay. Now this is what I'm going to show you. Oh gosh, I forgot my cards. Okay, so we're going to use Google Review. Okay, and I'm going to play a little video here in a second because I want you to see exactly how this works and what do you want to do with Google, right? The Google Maps. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Okay, you want to get reviews. You need reviews and you want the response, and then we call it relay. Okay. So think about this. If you go onto Google Maps, right? Let me show you a little example of what I'm talking about. If you're going onto Google Maps, right, guess what? There's all these businesses on the side and on the map that have a position there. Guess what that is? That is free advertising. That's what's called a 3-pack. Okay. And so I just clicked there, a section of a Google map, picked restaurants, and it automatically highlights a few. Okay. So you wonder, how do I get highlighted for my business? It's called a 3-pack. All right. And so what you need to do is you need to be one of the top reviewed sites in your market. So if you're a restaurant and you have the most reviews and the best reviews and you're most responsive, right? Meaning you reply to the reviews and you engage with people when they comment and review, then Google is going to put you at the top. If you're one of the top 3 that does this, then they're going to give you free advertising space, right? So you can do this. And now getting set up is a little bit tricky, okay? And I just had someone say to me, gosh, Connie, how do I do this? And do I have to like go down the street and do all these things and get pictures and all of that? Well, you can have somebody do it for you. You can do it yourself, but it is amazing, right? How about that free advertising? You ever go on a map and maybe you're out of town and then you're looking on the map for somewhere to go and all these business names pop up? Well, how would you like that to be your name? Okay. And then people visit you. You didn't do anything. You didn't pay for ads, nothing. Okay. So it's all there. That's what we are going to show you how to do today. So this is the most important thing. You want to be able to tap into this. So let me show you a quick little video, okay, on exactly how this could work for you. All right. So go ahead and watch this.
Picture this. You wake up to 10 plus new Google reviews every day for your business. It's possible with our new software. Say goodbye to the old way of asking for reviews through text messages and emails. Just present your Google Review tap card to customers. They tap it to their phone, and boom, they're ready to leave a review in less than 5 seconds. The best part is we track every tap with a unique link on each card. Turn it into a friendly contest amongst your team. Who can gather the most reviews? Watch the magic happen on your dashboard. More taps, more reviews. Watch your rankings on Google search skyrocket, bringing in a flood of new customers. Do you have negative reviews on your mind? Turn on our review checkpoint to give you the shield you need. Thumbs up, they continue to leave a review on Google. Thumbs down, you acquire helpful feedback. Step into a world of endless positive reviews. Boost your business on Google, bringing in a flood of new customers. It's all just a tap away.
Pretty cool, right? So here's how it works. You have your phone, okay? And then we get you one of these, okay? So it's going to be your own custom Google card. We put on a QR code for you, okay? And then what you do, let's say you're at a networking event. And what do most people do? They try and exchange cards, and then the cards fall out in the card. Nobody ever calls you. You try brochures, and that doesn't work, right? So what if you could get in someone's phone right away? Okay. And also, what if you could get a review right away? Let's say you have a business. Maybe it's a appraisal business, or you're a realtor and you just ask people for a review if they come through. Maybe you have a roofing company or one of the home services companies, and then you have all of your team, whoever's out there in the field, getting people to give you an instant review. See, the reviews are important, but the strategy around it is vital. So all you have to do is take this card, right, and tap it on somebody's phone, okay? And then they can instantly give you a review, a 5-star review, etc. It's super cool. Now, you could find these in a lot of places. So it's not just the card and the tap, right? What it is the whole system that goes around it, right? Getting someone to give you a review is important. But what happens most of the time? A lot of times people have reviews, but they don't do anything with it. They're just, oh, I got a review. Or what do you do when you get a bad review? Okay. So this is what we want you to figure out, is how can I take these and harness it and use the 3 steps to really make this work? All right. So let's take a look at what happens once you get a review. Okay. Then we got to figure out what is the next step. Okay. So here's an example. Let me show you this. So let's say they come to your site and you can do what's called gated or ungated. you can have it set up and just say, hey, how was your experience? Click thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay. So if somebody clicks green and that's the thumbs up, guess what? They can automatically give a review. If they do a thumbs down, you can actually, if you're worried, like I don't have really good reviews, you can actually then have people come straight to you and you can connect with them so you don't get a whole bunch of bad reviews on your site. That would be really helpful, right? So how would you like to see how this works in action? Because I told you there's going to be AI with this. So guess what? What we're going to do is we're going to see once somebody does this and they tap, okay, and then the Google review comes up, okay, on the phone, and then they can give you the number of stars. That's how simple it is. Now watch this carefully because I'm going to show you this live and in action right now. Okay. What does it look like when they do that? Okay. So what happens is the AI will actually start giving the feedback. Okay. So I'm going to play this so you can see it. So
Picture this. You wake up to 10 plus.
Hold on a second. If somebody gives you a review, then you want to see how those reviews will go. Hopefully this will play for us. We'll see. It'll happen in real time, okay? And the AI should, if everything works, should actually start giving you the feedback. For some reason, it looks like it's not giving me feedback right now. Of course, that's just the live technology, right? But what happens is it will actually write the review based on what somebody writes to you. Okay. So you can keep it automatically, or you can actually go back in then and take a look at it and have it actually play for you. So let me show you how this will work. Okay. So if we look at it in real time, okay, just watch that. Okay. Just took a second to wind up and it's actually responding for you. So the AI is doing it all for you. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to do anything. It will do everything for you. And that's what Google wants to see, is that you're actually responsive. And think about this. Isn't that what you do? Is when you actually go, let's say, to Amazon, or you want to buy something, you're comparing two similar items. What's the first thing that you look at next? Is you look at the reviews. Are people actually giving 5 stars, good reviews, bad reviews? Okay. So that's actually AI after tapping it, right? That's just AI doing it all for you. Okay. So it's as simple as this. You hold out your card, they tap it, okay, and then it just pops up on their screen and they can give you a review right there, and then AI will come in right then and there and answer it back. That is what Google wants to see, is how quickly are you responding to people, okay? So that's one of the things that you can gate it. You can let it automatically do it, and then you start to collect the reviews, okay? Now, once you have them, you need to tell the world, I have all these great reviews, okay? So what's the next step is that we take those reviews and then we can automatically put them on your site. And we have all kinds of different layouts and everything that we can do. And this is just an example of putting it on your site. Okay. And why is this so important? Okay. It's really quite easy. Okay. You just want to be able to use the technology, right? And make it really simple for people to give you positive reviews, because it's just going to help your business. Okay. All of this is right. If you watch it, right, this is how it looks, right? It pops up and that's it. They just tap, the site opens up right to your Google My Business page. They give you click how many stars and write a review. That's it. They tap, it opens, they click the stars, write the review, and then the AI will go respond to it right away. It's that Simple. You don't have to be monitoring all of this, okay? So I'm going to show you again. If you want to know how all this works and all the intricate details and where you can find it all, okay, I'm going to give you that in just a second. Hold on for just a second. I'll show you where to access everything that I'm going to show you, okay? Now, so how simple is this, okay? It's the AI suite. It's just 3 steps, okay? First, you connect and scan. Then they give you a review. The AI will reply, and then it gets reposted wherever you want, and that's how you make the money. So you can get more and more people to see your excellent reviews and put it out in the world, okay? So does that make sense? See, all of this is actually tied to AI. Okay. And so AI, I mean, not AI, but SEO, right? Because this is also going to benefit you. SEO is very important, search engine optimization. When people are looking for you, right, what's going to happen? You want to get visibility, you want to get a return on your investment, and you want to get them on your site, you want to get them to stay. So if they stop and read your reviews on your site, that is going to help them. Now, if you don't have a good site, then you got to talk to me about that, okay? But it's a super cost-effective way of doing that, right? Now, what's the next thing that I have in store for you? Okay, I showed you how it works. So, and utilizing the 3 tools, right? Get the reviews, okay? Have AI respond so Google loves you, and then repost it everywhere, okay? Those are the 3 steps. Now, what else can you do? How many of you would like to get more leads when people come to your site? But if you saw us, what we did last week, we talked about how do you fix an ugly website? Well, what I want you to do is think about this. If you have a great website or you have an awful website, we can still get you leads from that. And this is what we call Betty Bot, okay? So I want to show you how this works. And this is what we call an overlay, okay? And the way this works is we're going to put this on your site, okay? And it uses real AI technology, and it's going to go on your site. You don't have to program it. BettyBot is already smart, right? Most bots, if you've seen them, you have to program it and get all this stuff and figure everything out. Well, what it does, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and Betty sits on your site and she's scanning everything, looking for all the details on how it works and what do you have on your site, what are you selling, what is your messaging, what is your calendar, and it's going to connect your people that come to your site to your offer. Okay. So if you want to get more appointments and more leads, that's what this does. So now it's sitting on your site. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. And I just took our site here, okay, it just says, welcome to the Iconic Business Academy. Ever tried to double your profits by talking to plants? No. Well, there's more proven strategies that we can share, right? And now it says, what are you interested in? Would you like an appointment, or would you like to learn more information? Okay. And what aspect of business are you most interested in improving? And you can check lead generation, sales, conversions, and it's picking up all the types of services that we offer. Okay. And so then you click, okay, maybe I want lead generation. Great. And then they give, lead generation is important. It's a great focus, right? Would you like to learn a little bit more about our one-on-one coaching or group coaching or do-it-yourself resources, right? And so then people can click, what do they want? Oh, I want to learn more about one-on-one. Great. Well, that's a wonderful choice. Okay. We can do that for you. And what is the biggest problem that you're facing with? Not getting enough leads, not converting them, right? People will pick exactly what they want. So what this does for you is it's your own valet. It's a service that sits on your site. Imagine if you hired somebody to just sit on your website and talk to everyone that came by. It's like being in an exhibit. If you've ever exhibited in a booth or something like that, well, you have a 24/7 human, this is Betty, she's going to sit on your site and connect people to what they need rather than they just look at your site and they get lost. It'll tell them exactly. Right now she's saying, hey, what industry are you in? Okay. And you can click that. And ultimately the goal is to get them to book an appointment with you. So get their contact information, connect them to somebody else, right? And this can go on and ask how many different services they want. Do you want to do this now? Do you want to do it later, right? It can get you case studies. It can get you directions if you need that. Whatever it takes to get you connected with this person that's on your site, right? And they can stay as long or short as they want. And it's all designed around your site. You don't have to program this. This automatically goes on. And in just a few minutes, the whole thing can be set up on your site. Now, if you want a demo, this is a demo mode. If you would like to see this on your site, I'll be happy to put it on your site. It doesn't mess up your site, but it might take us 5 or 10 minutes. Might as well just block off 15 minutes because you're going to ask some questions. We'll do a full demo on your site. Now, what's really interesting as you will find out based on the things that it pulls up. Here it's asking about the different social media sites that they use, right? Or where to connect. You'll find if you have enough of the right information based on the information it pulls up, okay? So imagine if you could do this. If you want to see this, okay, just write hashtag demo, and I'll hop on a call with you. We will do it right from scratch, put it on your site. You'll see how quickly it gets set up. And then we'll do a demo and see what the process is, how it'll take your people that land on your website and turn them into a lead, an appointment, and hopefully a client. So these are just some simple things you can do with that. Isn't that pretty cool? Again, if you want to see this on your site, this is Betty Bot, and you don't have to program it at all. You don't have to know prompts. You don't have to have a special CRM or a special platform. It can go on any site, whether it's a WordPress or maybe it's a Wix site or it's a Shopify, whatever, something you built from scratch. Whatever your site is, it will go in and it will communicate with people on its own and then schedule them to wherever you want them to go, to your appointment calendar, to a webinar, whatever you want them to do. Everything is done for you. You're not lifting a finger. It's the same as with the card, right? The valet for the Google. So all of this is designed to get you more leads without you doing anything. Okay. Kind of cool, right? Okay. So if you want a demo on your site, okay, just to see what it's like, would something like this work for you? Type down below hashtag demo, so that we can actually let you see it in action on your site and what would happen, right? And now you can also I also want to show you one other thing that works. So as you're connecting this, you can also use these cards and tap, right? And then we also have the same thing there, right? When Betty Bot comes in, you know what else she'll do? Not only with this does she talk to the people, but she will also be your total receptionist. She will also be your marketing genius. She will post your blogs for you. She'll do social media posts for you. She'll get all the content out and distribute it out for you. So how many of you are thinking someday I'll get an assistant? Well, now you could actually have Betty do all that for you. How would you like to have somebody post your blogs and connect with your podcast and all of that and not have to do it yourself? Okay. So these are what we call, again, force multipliers. We want you to use it so that you can have the power to move really quickly in your business. Okay. So How do you do all this? Okay, I told you I was going to go pretty fast on this today. I want to make sure you understand this is what we're talking about. You've got Google review. You need a Google My Business page because it's going to give you free advertising. So you're going to be able to review, and then AI will respond for you, and then you can relay it and post it anywhere so people can see it all over the place, right? So that you can be one of these 3-packs, right? When you go on a map, that your business is there. It's so easy. It's just these 3 steps: connect and scan, review, reply, and repost and profit. And that's how you will end up making the money. So if you want to do this for yourself, if you want something like this in your business and you want to get free leads using AI, this is how simple it is. Get the technology here. You're just going to go to the agencyfinder.com, and you can go forward / Google My Business with a hyphen in between. Okay. And when you go there, you will see these tools. You can go ahead and get them super affordable. But most importantly, what is the cost to you of having to do it yourself? Right? Think about this. If you had to do all of this by yourself, it would be pretty challenging. So I want to make sure that I will end this with a quick review, okay, of what does it take for you. Let me show you
Google reviews every day for your business.
Okay, I'm going to come back here. Let me stop this. And I'm going to show you again. Here is the link where you need to go, the agencyfinder.com / Google My Business. Okay. And if you miss this, I'm going to leave this now because we're just at our 30-minute mark. And I want you to see how this works. Go type demo if you want a demo to see how this works and how it connects and how you can keep a record. And you can have one of these for every single person in your business. So everybody is out there getting reviews for you, or if you have a salon or whatever it is. Okay. And I'm just going to play this video, and then I want you guys to type demo down below if you would like to try this out, and we will give you a free demo so you can see it in action. How does it work? How much does something like this cost? If you need a Google My Business site set up, go to the agencyfinder.com as well. And again, I'm going to leave you with this video showing you exactly how to do it, and then come back here next Tuesday at 5 o'clock Pacific time because we have something even more amazing next week. We'll see you later.
It's possible with our new software. Say goodbye to the old way of asking for reviews through text messages and emails. Just present your Google Review tap card to customers. They tap it to their phone, and boom, they're ready to leave a review in less than 5 seconds. The best part is we track every tap with a unique link on each card. Turn it into a friendly contest amongst your team. Who can gather the most reviews? Watch the magic happen on your dashboard. More taps, more reviews. Watch your rankings on Google search skyrocket, bringing in a flood of new customers. Do you have negative reviews on your mind? Turn on our review checkpoint to give you the shield you need. Thumbs up, they continue to leave a review on Google. Thumbs down, you acquire helpful feedback. Step into a world of endless positive reviews. Boost your business on Google, bringing in a flood of new customers. It's all just a tap away.